The main course. We've got it for you right now.
We do, and it's very, very popular already. And every time we have it on the air, it's always a bestseller. These are twice-baked potatoes from Kansas City Steak Company, and there are two flavors. Chef Ralph Pallarino is joining us. And if you've ever made a twice-baked potato, it's labor-intensive, it's tough. This is why buying them pre-made is so very important. I have three rules when it comes to QVC food.
What's that?
Has to be slap down delicious.
Okay.
Has to be easy to prepare.
Okay.
And has to be hard to find elsewhere.
I like that.
So and that is true on all counts of this. This is Chef Ralph.
Hi guys, how are you?
We are thrilled to have you here. There are two flavors for you to choose from, or you can do a combo where you get some of each.
Right.
Now everybody gets 12 5-ounce twice-baked potatoes. You can do 12 cheddar bacon. Yum. That's a staple in your line.
Yes.
We have sour cream, but also not just sour cream.
Chive.
Chive.
Yes. Cheddar cheese.
Cheddar cheese.
Wisconsin cheddar cheese.
Wisconsin.
So you get the sharpness and the sweetness. Yep.
And all that is in the second flavor. Or you can do 6 and 6 in the combo. Now we're shipping all this immediately. There is an auto delivery, shipping every 90 days for 1 year.
I like that. Okay.
So these come individually packaged.
Yes.
How best to prepare them?
Okay, so if you're just like, say, 2 people, 4 people, put them in the air fryer.
Let them thaw first or no?
No, from frozen.
From frozen.
I want to do frozen, right.
Oh, wow.
Again, this is like a heat and eat, on the ready, let's go, okay?
So it's already cooked, yes?
It's basically we take the potato. Let me tell you what we do.
Okay, please.
Okay, and then it'll make sense. So first of all, you see that we leave the skin on. This is a russet potato, and I like russet, David, because it's fluffy. It's got extra starch in it, so you're gonna get fluffiness. So what we do is we take a russet potato, we scoop it out. Now, David, we don't just scoop it entirely out because then it would just be mashed potatoes, okay?
Right.
We leave a little bit of that integrity of that potato there, okay, almost like a French fry.
It also holds its shape better that way.
Exactly, and then we scoop it out and make the most unbelievable mashed potatoes. So then we put it back in, and then what I love about it is we pipe it. We don't just put it back in, we pipe it back in, so now that could stand next to that prime rib, that ham, that fancy brunch that you have.
Now, is it baked in the oven
Yes.
before we get it?
It's already cooked.
So that's why the little ridges are brown.
Exactly. Now you're just kind of warming it through from frozen.
Okay.
I like to put them on a sheet and just like 375 for 25 minutes and just walk away. This is that perfect, elegant side that is elevated. Not to mention, this is great just over a salad on a Monday night.
I mean, you're going to be able to heat these up on any night of the week, and you're doing it from frozen. Now, what are the best methods for that?
Okay, so I take them out of the wrapper, and like I said, from frozen, air fryer or oven, 375 on a baking sheet, and just let them go, and they're gonna crisp up because, David, not only do we put cheese inside that mashed potatoes, but we also put it on top. So I have a little pile for you. Why don't you
This is the cheddar bacon.
Yes.
Hello, old friend. It's been a long time since I've had potatoes.
Yeah.
I taste the cheddar.
That's right.
Smoky bacon.
Yes.
I have some Stouffer's bacon coming up.
Oh, yes, nice, yeah. This is applewood smoked bacon. Okay.
All right, so that's the bacon, the cheddar bacon.
Right, now we have the cheddar chive, which is, we go heavy with the sour cream, the cheddar, and then the chive, which is kind of a sweeter onion. Isn't that nice?
The first thing I'm struck by is how soft these are. They hold their shape, but they're super soft and they're very chewable.
Yep.
This is lovely. And then all the flavors just layer on top of that.
Yeah.
This is lovely. The cheddar, the bacon, very popular. The sour cream, chive, and cheddar cheese, yum.
Now here's a little secret. You mentioned how soft and smooth these are. What we do is we run the potatoes through a sieve, which is like the French way of making mashed potatoes,
right?
And it makes it even that much smoother. So we really take pride not only in the potato that we use, but the mashed potatoes that we put back into that potato.
I mean, I've made twice-baked potatoes before, and if you do anything to the skin to compromise the shape or the integrity of the vessel or the boat,
that's right,
then it can be a problem, right? And everything kind of falls apart. This is why buying them pre-made makes so much good sense, but buying really good pre-made twice-baked potatoes.
Yeah, I mean, listen, don't you want your steak company to make your potatoes? Steak and potatoes, right? So again, this is that great side dish for your prime rib, for your sirloin steaks that I believe we have coming up later on today.
Yes, you do.
So basically, you check 2 boxes, you add a veg, and you're ready to go.
Maybe you'll have it with the lobster coming up.
Ooh, oh, lobster potatoes. And Bob, can we just go around the table really
Maybe
quick?
you'll have lobster and steak. You'll do surf and turf.
Yeah, ooh,
and
that's
then
even
you'll
better.
have the tomatoes as a side
I like
dish.
that. So what I've been telling folks lately is I love it with chili. So instead of, say, like a loaf of bread
Or soup.
or soup, you just kind of cut wedges and you just kind of eat that soup or that chili along with your potato. Kind of like a little boat. And then also we have, this is really fun, David, is like, say you're having some friends over, and you kind of make like a little bit of like a potato bar where you have the potatoes here and they just kind of go around, and maybe some pickled onions, some extra chives, sour cream, ranch right here. If we could just show that. Look at that, right?
I mean, dunk the whole potato in the ranch
That's what you do.
and then have a big bite.
Want to do that? Let's see what that looks like.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Can we get a shot of that?
Oh, there it is.
There
it is.
Uh-oh.
With ranch dressing. Or that could be blue cheese out of a jar or a bottle. No one's judging.
Look at that.
Just, oh my heavens. And then you hit it with some extra Okay.
I want to take a bite of that.
Yeah, I think you should. I think you should. This is very popular. We are very busy. And options are cheddar bacon or all sour cream. Now, if you want all cheddar bacon, we have 350. If you want all of the sour cream, 5 dozen.
Whoa.
And if you want a combo where you get 6 and 6, very popular, and only 400 remain.
Okay, so let me describe how like when I eat these, what I think they taste like.
Please.
If you've ever had the perfect French fry, which is a very crispy exterior and then a very, very kind of creamy interior.
It's almost like mashed potatoes inside.
Yes, that is the perfect French fry. This eats like the perfect French fry. And let me show you again. You have the skin on right there, russet potato.
And eat that skin because it's so good.
This is like the potato chip effect right here. Then we pipe it back in. So now you're saying, you know what? I need a fancy side for my prime rib, my brunch, my ham, my chicken, my turkey. This is that perfect side. If you're having friends over, this on the plate, people never have anything like this. I mean, people used to make these back, what, the 80s and 90s? No one makes these anymore. And you go to a steakhouse and they give you the potato, right? Gigantic potato, but you have to like fix it yourself.
You have to build it.
You have to build it yourself. This is already built.
Who wants that? I mean, you're going to one of those expensive steakhouses, you want them to do the work for you.
And David, can I just say thank you to everyone who came to the Foodie Fest? The Foodie Fest.
Yes.
I want to thank everyone for coming. I had such a
It
great
was
time.
huge. We had such a great time both Saturday and Sunday, and we had lots of happy customers.
Super happy. Everyone was very nice. So I wanna say
Very,
thank you.
very exciting. Now,
Ralph Pellerino, he's going to be back with some more steaks.
Yeah.
as
yes,
well.
which would be a great accompaniment with this.
Yeah, great.
In